Welcome to the Full Vantage podcast. This is a solo episode with just me talking about a question that I got recently that I thought was really important to talk about. And as we dive into this question, I just want to ask you if you have the actual people you want in your life surrounding you, encouraging you, building you, investing in you, helping you, serving with you, coming alongside you where you're sharing the journey with them. This question that I was asked came to me after somebody thought that I would be worthy of being asked this question. So here's the question. You ready for it? How do you have a network? How do you build a network? How do you bring people together to actually have community? I really want to build community. I really want to see this group of people come together, whether it's a niche like veterans or a niche like baristas or a niche like athletes or a niche like businessmen or women or a niche like whatever you describe that niche. This question was asked to me, and it was honestly an honor that he felt like he could ask me this question, but it really made me take a step back and think. So I paused for a second before I answered it because I really wanted to think practically, hey, how do we actually do this? How do we build a network? How do we bring people together? And I just first wanted to step in and answer the question by letting him know that if you try to niche down too early, then you won't actually learn the overall principles, the general principles of getting people together and helping them move forward. Here's what I mean. Maybe your niche isn't actually your niche. Maybe the people that you're trying to get together aren't people that you should be getting together. You don't really know that yet until you what? Get people together. And guess what? It's going to be difficult to learn how to get people together and how to help people when they are around you until you are actually a part of somebody else getting people together. So here's two things that I wanted to hit this guy with to help him where he was. First, I said, hey, if you're wanting to build community, get people around you, go and make an impact in a tighter group of people, it's time for you to learn general principles instead of really specific specifics. So what I mean is you need to get behind somebody else who is generally getting people together. And once you're a part of their dream, and once you understand how to get people together by the school of hard knocks, by fleshing it out, by serving somebody else, guess what? Now you're ready to see what you would like to have your dream become reality, and your ideas come into life. And it's a lot about getting behind somebody else that you believe in, that you agree with their mission, vision, and values, that you want to be a part of and you want to learn from, and you say, hey, you know what? I will help you and I will serve and I will come alongside you to help get people together so that I can also learn this, so that I can come in and serve in this category, because it's until we serve that we are unable to see. And it's when we serve we're able to see. And when we sit down and when we get behind somebody that we believe in, that we're able to learn. And then the second thing is this, make sure that you have the right environment. Make sure that you are beginning to understand that it's going to take the right people to help you build this community and step into the dreams that you actually have. Because the environment and who is pouring into you is what's going to shift how you think, what you think, and inspire you to see something that you've never done before come into your actual life. And so just who is the person that you need to come alongside of that's going to help you learn those difficult things that are really hard to learn and get you to the point where you can understand the general principles of investing in people, of pouring into people, of getting people together to accomplish a certain vision and dream. And that's how I've tried to live my life. If I needed to learn something, then I need to get the right person in my life to help me learn it. If I need to see something come into my life, who has been in my life that I have come alongside, that I have learned how to help them accomplish their dreams for their life. And so that's the exciting thing I believe that we have at stake. So I'm encouraging this guy to say, like, hey, if you want to build a network, whose network are you in? If you want to build your own network of community and people, then how are you learning, or how have you learned to serve? And once I get those two questions answered, then I can begin to understand, like, these general principles of building community can actually help me learn to niche down into something really specific. So learn those general principles, get really specific, and it'll change the game for you as you try to see your dreams become a reality. Because the foundation of your future are your friends, those people that are right around you that are going to help you accomplish those dreams. So I just thought that was really important for us. Hope that's helpful. This is a short one today, but I think we need moments like this where we ask ourselves the question, whose dream am I behind? Because I maybe can't expect others to get behind my dream until I learn to get behind somebody else's. Because then I can learn how to be a good steward of what's actually in front of me, of the opportunity that I really do have. So seek those opportunities, make sure you have the right people in your life, and then get behind someone else's dream. And let's see what happens as we go together. Full Vantage podcast. We have had so many cool conversations lately. I hope you're enjoying them. I hope you're sharing them with people. I hope you're maybe even, following on Spotify or YouTube or Apple Music. And I'm always kind of hesitant to ask that. And then if you want to help us on, on Instagram or any of that stuff, really just trying to bring people that are in process so that we can learn and keep growing, so that we can see that the people that are in process, the people who haven't made it yet but are on their way, they're teaching us in the raw. They're teaching us right in the moments that are making the most impact in their life. They're in the middle of the struggle, and they're teaching us, which I think is super impactful. So if you would, just share this with somebody. That would be really cool if you wanted to help that. Just this podcast or whatever. And then maybe even just let me know how we're doing. Is this helpful? What are some things that you would like to maybe talk about? And then are there people in your life that I need to meet and that we need to have conversations with? Because what I found is one of the biggest things for me personally is if I'm also making this podcast for me first, meaning like, am I learning? Are these people around me people that I want to learn from? Are these people around me in the process with faith, with life, with on the journey, with their relationship with Jesus, with how they're thinking? And then I just want us, myself included, just to think. I love this concept of, hey, let's think through things, and let's see what happens when we do that. And I want to leave you with this. If you want to think, one of the best ways to get yourself to begin to think differently or to think beyond how you've thought before is to have empathy. Putting yourself in somebody else's shoes will give you a different perspective. That's what we're building the Full Vantage podcast, Full Vantage community off of. So thank you for being here and going on the journey with us. I can't wait to see what happens next.